Hey up YouTube, it's Theme Park Bazza with
Mrs. Bazza.
Good happy Sunday morning to you. We are back in the house today. It's another home vlog, and what a lot has happened in a week to catch you up on. We had a good day yesterday at Tron, didn't we?
We did.
I put a link in the top corner. We had a good day at the parks, but we need to get back down to it today. And there's so much to show you that's happened in the last week, but before we do that, before we do that, I'm going to have a look at the sprinkler system outside because, as I'll explain, we did notice earlier this week that there was some water hitting the house. So this has to do with the sprinklers again. We did notice, actually I was on a very early conference call, I think it was like 5:30 AM with a team in Japan. Finished at 6:30 and then the sprinklers came on and we did hear the sprinkler water hitting against the back wall of the kitchen, which is coming, we identified it was coming from the one in the top corner. And then I had a word with our crazy Scottish neighbour who also runs the landscaping business for the HOA, and he said there's a little screw on top of it that you can tighten up to reduce the pressure and so it won't spray as far, and we don't really want it hitting the wall with the water problems we have in the house. So I'm going to work out how to do that. I'm going to turn it all on, go get a screwdriver, tweak and adjust it. And also I don't think it was rotating properly, but he said you have to replace it. It's like a plastic gear inside and it turns with the water pressure, and he said these things are 16 years old, so they've probably seized up, so I may have to replace it. But I'm just going to go and tweak that and see if I can just take that pressure down a little bit. But first of all I need to put it into test mode and get it turned on so we can make the adjustment. So we'll go into manual. We will select the right zone, which I think is this one, 2, zone 3, I think it's zone 4, and then I'll put it into run mode and that should turn the sprinklers on. Does look like it's a fillet screw head in here that I have to tweak and adjust, I think. Oh, getting wet. Getting wet from that one down there, that little sucker. Oh, come in again. I think it's this one I need to adjust. Not sure, we'll see. Just getting the screwdrivers from the garage. If you don't think we ever have pollen here in Florida, this is my car that's just been sat outside overnight. Might give you some idea of yeah, it's been pretty bad this spring, and yeah, that's pretty gratty. Hopefully we'll get some rain tonight and wash it off. First I'm going to try and turn the pressure down on this one so it doesn't soak me when I'm down at the other end. So there's no screw in here. There should be like a screw to turn and there's nothing. Unless there's a tap on here that I'm not aware of. There's a tap on here. I'm going to get wet again, it's going to come across. There's a tap on here that's hiding the screw. I don't want to break this thing. Feels like there's something on here that's actually covering the screw mechanism. I'll take this off and get wet. Oh, there we go. This is a different one, so maybe this is the screw here that does the pressure. I have no idea. Takes it down a bit and getting off again. Or maybe it's this one, I don't know. Doesn't seem to be in anything, does it, folks? Oh! Get up there. That's no good. Oh, broken it. That's no good. Go around the other way. Go around the wrong way, it's going to wet me. I see, it's just like a quick thing. This is to limit its travel in this direction. Nope, hit the fence. It's not coming all the way around. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? No, go the other way. There we go. Let's get it back again. So maybe it needs to be just a little bit more. I don't see this thing doing the pressure. Is it going to hit the house now, or do I need to adjust it a bit more? Yeah, it's hitting the house. I have no idea what I'm doing, and maybe I should have asked somebody else to look at this. So why does it keep, when I keep adjusting this, why does it keep still going up to the house? Oh, stop now. That's stopped. Okay. So when it comes this way, is it now going to hit the fence? That is the question. And the answer is yes. Yep. So basically I have no idea what I'm doing with this thing. I think I'm learning is this back screw actually alters the swing. You see now, I tightened that screw up, and now it's, I thought that was doing the piston, but that seems to control the swing, because now you'll see it's coming not quite back to the house, and not quite to the fence. So if I just release this a little more, or tighten it a little more, should I say. To tighten it down on the gears makes it swing more towards the fence. We could release that a little more.
Have you just done that one?
Eh?
Have you just done that one?
Yeah, that one and that corner one down there. That one and this one. But it's windy today, so it could be blowing across. Oop, I'm gonna get wet. Ah!
Baz?
Yeah?
The one in the corner where you stood now is hitting the top of the house.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
That one is hitting up here.
Yeah, well, it's moved again. I'll just move it round again a bit more. You happy now?
Yeah.
After another load of faffing with these out here, we haven't got any that are now
Chipped
drained
in the house.
have we?
Nope.
You might get a bit of dead grass down the edge of the house, but better than getting water in it, I guess.
Yeah. I think it'll just spray it anyway. It just
Yeah.
won't get quite as much.
Oh!
Did it get you?
Yeah. Right, I'm going to come in and get dry and we'll carry on working.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy. Yeah. Back inside. Come and join us back inside. Just having me dinner. What happens when you water the grass? It starts raining. At least it might wash some of the pollen off the car I showed you earlier on. Okay, change of clothes now. Just had a sandwich. Max is finishing hers off. Then we'll show you what's been done in the house. I have my torch to the ready because I have is this one working? Oh, it's working. So I have one more thing to check out, and that's here on the fridge. Now this fridge was put here obviously when they tore the kitchen out and when they've put the tile down, and when they moved it to put the tile down, it's now making a horrible noise, and I'll let you hear it here. So you hear that tick tick tick. I'm going to take the cover off, see if I can see what's causing it. But I complained to the contractor who said, oh, we only moved it, we can't have damaged it. Well, it wasn't making that noise before you did move it. It sounds like the compressor, I don't know if something's catching on there. But I'll have a look. The electrician, when they come to do the kitchen, will take a look at it. But I just want to have a quick look myself and see if I can see if anything's going on there. So hence the torch. Let's cover off here and see what may be going on. That fan might be catching on something. Unfortunately, unless I just maybe unplug the fridge, the compressor has to turn off for me to actually be able to, or I could just unplug the fan which is there. Let me maybe unplug the fridge. And oh, those coils as well, that crap in there, it needs blowing out and cleaning. Before this thing goes, I don't think I've got an air compressor. I used to have an air like an airline. I could, you need something in there to blast that out. Because that is filthy. And there you go. Look what I pulled out of the back of the compressor. Let's just turn that back on again and see how things go now. Listen to the sound of silence. Yeah? Perfect. So I have a mask because I've come up with a plan B. I'm going to try something else, see if we can get this dust out of here before I put this cover back on. I just need to go and get Maxine. I need a bit of help from Maxine on this one. So time for mask on. And Maxine has kindly given me this. So we're going to try this and see if this can clear out some of the, on the cold setting, if it can clear out some of the crap from in here. Okay, not perfect, but I think you'll agree a heck of a lot better than it was, isn't it, Max?
It is. There were billows of smoke coming out of it. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Dust, yeah.
Is that all got all the dust from when they were doing the tiling and everything as well? So yeah, I will put this all back together now. Okay, that's that done. We have to now clean. I've dusted this down once. But we now need to clean the fridge down because that'll be going back in soon. Oh, and while I'm here, just reminding me, because the AC is blasting out. A few people commented on the vlog where I talked about putting the cardboard in the vents to stop the dust from going through. I think somebody said I was cruel to the builders, and somebody else said I could have blown up the AC thing. Just so you know, I don't do those things without checking first. And number one, the AC company who maintain the system told me to do it. They said block it off, because if you get any tile dust in the coil, in the compressor outside, it will wreck it. And as you may know, it's taken us 9 months to get the system fixed. And also a crazy Scottish neighbour has had his tile floor done, and he said the same. He's like, block it up. Now, it doesn't seal it completely, and obviously air can circulate backflow through it, but if they had gone and worked out which breakers it was, and any damage had been done to it, then it's their problem for turning it on when it was isolated. But the fact is, it wasn't me being cruel or being an ass. It was recommended by the AC people themselves to protect ourselves. So just a bit of an update for everybody. If I don't make these decisions lightly. But okay, Max is coming down now, and we'll show you all the progress that's happened this week. Actually, we'll just catch up the chairs. I've got to put those together again today. What was your update on the chairs, Max?
They've shipped me a new one.
Yeah?
It should be here tomorrow, I think, on Monday.
Right. So I'm going to assemble those probably off camera, because you know the magic didn't work last time, did it?
No.
And we're going to then determine. They were very good though, weren't they? No argument. Just sent you some stuff straight through. Mm-hmm. They've been and done all the trim, all the baseboard around. This is what they did at the bottom of the stairs, which kind of is okay, isn't it? Kind of works down there. Obviously, there's some bits still to. We need to paint in here yet and everything, but they have put all the baseboard, all the missing pieces were in, except they put some in and we've taken some out again already, haven't we?
Yeah, the ones that we've paid for.
Yeah, do you want to show them why? Because ta-da! We have a working toilet, Nick. So, another working toilet. And we don't have a working sink at the moment, do we?
No.
Because the faucet is broken.
Yeah, that's probably my fault. because it is an old faucet, but I really liked it and hoped it was going to work, but no,
Didn't work.
it did not work.
So what they did was they kind of marked, this is the baseboard that was against here, and they kind of marked where this, if you think this is the wall in the corner, these were the marks they were going to cut out to push this to the back. Because where's the backsplash to go up here as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Once these taps are being replaced by the other ones that we've already bought to go in. So, you're going to like this one. Do you want to tell us the story, Max, on that one?
The story?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they came and put the vanity in, but they took all the baseboards out and then put it...
All these down here, didn't they? Took them all out.
Took them all out and then shoved it right in the corner.
That corner?
This corner.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's not what we discussed. And he says, yes it is. I'm like, no it's not. He's like, your husband said it needs to go in the corner, then you don't have a gap. I'm like, no, that's not what we said. It needs to be in line with the lights and the mirror that's going to go up there, which it wasn't.
And you need to be able to open the doors.
And I need to be opening these doors, and I also need to be able to stand in front of it when this door is closed.
Yeah.
And you could not do that because of the handle on the other side. So we had a few words, let's just say that, and it was him against me.
And what did he tell you to do?
He said, your husband said that, go and ask your husband.
Can you imagine how well that went down?
Mm-hmm.
Check with your husband, he's the man of the house.
Well, he doesn't exactly say that, but that's the impression I got, so... Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this guy is how tall, Max?
He must be about 6'5" and about...
You got halfway up him, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know, he's quite a big guy. And I'm like, no, you need to speak to me because he is on a conference call. So then he got really uppity and said, I can move it wherever you want it to be moved. And I'm like, okay, well, move it then. So he's like, having a strop about it. And
you were having a strop about it.
I was having a strop about it. I was not happy. And I'm like, why would you put it there when it's not even in line with anything? It's like common sense. Obviously does not exist in Florida. Or in many places nowadays. But it's like, why?
Well, I got off my conference call and immediately got dragged into it with you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Come here! Come here now! I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
So I came down, it was nice as pie to
It
me.
was nice as pie to you. So I saw red again.
Yeah, she stormed off again.
So I stormed off again. And it was reasonably nice after that, wasn't it? It was quite helpful after that, but it's like nothing had happened.
But they need to come back here and we need to work out how the heck to get this baseboard back in now they've ripped it out.
Yeah.
And put the sink in. But also we gave them the water filter to put under the sink, which you told them to fit.
Yep.
Disappeared.
Well, he just asked me. He just said, do you want it fitting back in? And he held it in his hand and I was like, yes. I was like, okay. So we automatically thought to just fit it back in because I just asked him to do it. But no, it's not there.
Don't know where it is. Disappeared.
It's disappeared completely. So I don't know. Whether he thinks I'll forget about it, who knows.
But he has to come back, so that's going to be fun. Tune into that one when they come back.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So we're going to show them the big changes this week then?
Yeah, let's go.
End on a highlight.
Yeah.
Pretty baby. Alright, listen. I've been waiting for so long, girl. Yeah, to be with you alone.
So I noticed quite a change, wasn't it, from last week? I'm trying to remember last vlog we did. I don't think we had the countertops on.
No.
And I don't think we even had the cupboard doors on, did we? And the handles.
Yes, we did. I think we did.
Not sure if we filmed it because we went straight into Vegas.
Did we?
From the last vlog. And this happened like just as we left for Vegas, I think. So as you can see, all the cupboards are in. And Maxine's second-hand handles are in. Oh, look what I found! There's a shock. How about the water filter? That was not planned. I didn't even know that was.
There's water going everywhere.
All right. Yep. Do you know? I'll put it in the sink.
Not a good idea to put it in the cabinet.
No. No. So I'll put it in there. Yeah. There's no water in there. That's okay. But yeah, we'll have to. Max will go and get some cloth and wipe that up. Making a mess of your countertop already.
I can't believe he's put it in there. I mean, thick as 2 short planks. Why would you put something with water in brand new cupboards?
It's your favourite guy, the plumber, isn't he? Wait till he comes back. Okay, so countertops, Corian.
No.
No?
No.
Quartz.
Quartz.
Quartz countertops, what do you think? I like them. With the correct overhang. With the island that's now in the correct place. They must have put these sockets in yesterday when we were out, because these weren't here last time we came.
Nope.
So we got the Corian in. We have all the doors on. They've got to come back and adjust all the doors, because like when they're doing stuff like putting these sockets in, they've now made it so these doors don't shut. And there's some marks on them that they'll touch up as and when. And this is for you. You put a sticker, anything, put a green, they'll come and look at it, won't they? What's that? Because it's not shutting right?
It is shutting, but it's catching on this side and not even touching on that side. So I don't know whether we'll be able to do anything.
We'll have to do a snag list on that, won't we?
Oh yeah.
If you're wondering where the bins are, they're in here. So we got a recycle bin and a regular bin in here. And obviously they've got to clean all these drawers out and everything and tidy up. But he said that's the last thing they do is come and do like a snag list once all the countertops in, once all the appliances are put back, because they're expecting all this to be dinged. One thing we might have to look at doing, that plumbers talked about, was painting this edge here, because you might not be able to get in once the fridge is in.
It's already grey.
Yeah, but you might not be able to get in and put a second coat on that.
Actually, it's not.
It's just primer, I think. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's just.
So even if it's, I think this bit.
I don't think they've done that since it was new.
Yeah.
I don't think this wall was done. I think they've done that when they've put the.
Yeah.
Come in. So yeah, that probably does need doing. I thought it was already.
Yeah.
The proper colour, but it's.
So we need that to do before the fridge goes in. But what do you think then? The tile is not grouted yet, by the way. Obviously the electricians have to come in next and put all the sockets in. We have the grout here. The tile guy turned up when, Max? Was it Friday? Yep.
About 1 o'clock, was it?
Yep. And he worked yesterday when we were in Magic Kingdom till whatever time. We'd left him to it. We bumped into a few folks and they're like, how's the renovation going? We're like, oh, I don't know, we'd left the tiler at home.
Yeah.
This is the trim we went back and got. This aluminium trim that we put in. It's sharp on those bits there. If it's going to file that down. Maybe we'll put grout in it. It's really sharp on that bit. But anyway, they've got to come and grout tomorrow with a grey grout.
Yeah.
And then that hopefully that'll make it pop even a bit more, won't it? 'Cause it's a lighter grout as well. Electricians have to come. Appliances need to go back in. So I think we're going to go and I'll look this way into the light. I think we're going to need to clean the fridge.
Yeah.
For that ready to go back in. That's going to have to be painted to go back in. What do you think though? You happy?
Yeah, I am, overall.
Yeah, finally seeing some progress.
Finally seeing some progress and
at last.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
So.
What do you think? You like it? Do you like it? It's got a bit of bling to it. You were worried, weren't you, about that backsplash? Because it's like you said it's do or die. It's the make or break that to give it that bling that you're looking for.
So.
Oh yeah, and then the electricians have to come and sort all these lights out. And now this island's in position. They have to kind of work out the middle of the island, and we have some pendant lights to come down here. But they won't do it until the island was in place. Obviously move back far enough. And of course now we do have enough room for 2 of us to walk through here. Yeah. We're thinking then, Max?
Looking good.
You happy?
Yeah.
Been smiling this week, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit, apart from the plumber.
Yeah, the dishwasher's got to go back in once the wiring's done. They've got to come and wire for the microwave that's going to go back up here. And we've tiled up here because we don't in the future, if we get a smaller microwave that's not quite as deep, we want to make sure the tile runs all the way down. There is a socket up here that needs wiring, but then it's got to cut through here to drop it down for the microwave. Tap's in. Oh, we didn't show them whether the tap. You're going to show them your tap? You're not 100% happy with it, but
no, but it's like it moves.
Yeah.
That was the first to do plastics. You can just pull it out and it's the spray.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
And it just doesn't.
Magnets, no magnets on it.
There's no magnets on it, so it's like a little bit.
Based on a weight, isn't it, on the inside?
Yeah, it's just a little bit wobbly. It got great reviews online on Amazon.
Yeah.
So that's why I bought it. Wasn't cheap, wasn't too expensive, kind of in the middle. So, but I'm just wondering if I can get like magnets or something.
Yeah, if everyone knows about that, if you can get magnets and put them on there, I'm not sure if you can.
So just to lock it back
Something
in place.
to lock it back in place. And then they have put the new
waste disposal unit that you know you have in America here, but they can't test it yet because the electrician hasn't been and wired it in. Put the thing. So
I was talking to the contractor over the weekend. I just showed him, sent him a picture of that plastic that we found in the back of there, and took that out. And I've told him we need the electricians back, and I've told him we need the plumbers back. Yeah.
Getting there slowly.
Getting there slowly. So stick with us. We're going to keep on working today. We won't film that. I'm going to put those chairs together. Maxine's going to clean the fridge down. We need to think about painting. We had one of these aluminium strips left over. We bought one extra. We've changed the grout actually. If you remember when we did buy the grout in that vlog, we got a white, which you said looks more brown online.
Yeah, online it looks more brown, and all the reviews saying it goes like a brownie colour. I'm like, oh, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, so we went back when we got that extra bit of trim and bought this light grey, which is this one, like I say, and I think it will dry.
It's supposed to dry.
It's supposed to dry a little bit lighter than this, so it is quite a light, not a dark grey, just to give it a lift from here. So Tyler should come back hopefully tomorrow and grout, then the electrician and the plumbers.
And the plumbers.
Yeah, and yeah. So stay tuned. We will keep you updated on these vlogs as we go along, as we make more progress. But yeah, it's been a good week, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. Maxine's had a smile on her face for the first time in a long time, and I'm smiling now. That fridge is working all right, and it's nothing crazy. So thanks for watching. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. Helps the channel. Put your comments below, and I'd like your feedback on some of the things like that magnet and the fun I had with the sprinklers today. So, yeah,
No, it's funny.
Yeah, it was for you.
It was really funny.
It wasn't for me. So change your clothes today.
You can probably hear me giggling,
Yeah.
Because I can see it coming.
Yeah, I can feel it coming when it did come. So thanks a lot for watching. Tune in next home vlog, and we will see thee later.
Bye.
Bye.